The Pentagon just made an announcement that has defense analysts around the world scratching their heads. After decades of trying to retire the legendary A-10 Warthog, the US Air Force has suddenly reversed course in the most unexpected way possible. What they're doing with these battle-tested tank busters is sending shockwaves through military circles from Washington to Beijing. Right now, as you're watching this video, A-10 Warthogs are getting upgrades that nobody saw coming. These aren't your typical maintenance fixes. We're talking about transformations that are making America's enemies think twice about their next move. The timing couldn't be more perfect, and the reasons behind this sudden change will surprise you. But here's what's really got everyone talking. The Air Force was literally sending these aircraft to the boneyard just months ago. Then something changed. Something big. And today, we're going to uncover exactly what happened and why this decision is making headlines around the world. The A-10 Thunderbolt II has been America's premier tank-killing machine for over 4 decades. These flying fortresses have saved countless American lives on battlefields from Iraq to Afghanistan. But just when everyone thought the Warthog's story was coming to an end, the US military pulled off one of the biggest surprises in modern aviation history. What you're about to discover will change everything you thought you knew about America's air power strategy. The upgrades happening right now aren't just keeping these aircraft alive, they're making them deadlier than ever before. And the best part? Our adversaries never saw it coming. If you believe America's military deserves the best equipment to keep our troops safe, type yes in the comments below. For years, Pentagon officials kept saying the same thing. The A-10 was too old, too slow, and too vulnerable for modern warfare. They wanted to replace every single Warthog with the newer F-35 Lightning II. The plan seemed set in stone. By 2030, not a single A-10 would be flying combat missions. But something incredible happened in 2024 that changed everything. While military planners were busy preparing retirement ceremonies, battlefield commanders were sending urgent messages back to Washington. The message was clear: we still need the Warthog, and we need it now more than ever. The turning point came when A-10s were deployed to Syria in late 2024. These aircraft didn't just perform their missions, they exceeded every expectation. Enemy tanks, artillery pieces, and combat vehicles were destroyed with surgical precision. The iconic brrrt sound of the Ju-8 cannon once again proved that sometimes older technology is exactly what you need. But here's where the story gets really interesting. Instead of rushing these battle-proven aircraft to retirement, military leaders made a decision that surprised everyone. They authorized the most comprehensive upgrade program the A-10 has seen in over a decade. The numbers tell the whole story. In 2023, the Air Force retired 21 A-10 aircraft. In 2024, they plan to retire 56 more. But by the end of 2024, something remarkable happened. Not only did they slow down the retirement process, but they also started implementing upgrades that would keep these aircraft flying well into the 2030s. What makes this reversal even more shocking is the timing. Congress had finally given the Air Force permission to retire these aircraft after years of resistance. Military leaders had their retirement plans ready. The boneyard at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base was preparing to receive dozens of Warthogs. Then everything changed overnight. What's happening to these Warthogs right now would make any aviation enthusiast's heart race. The Suite 10 and Suite 11 upgrade programs are transforming these aircraft into something the original designers never imagined possible. Let's start with the brain of the aircraft, the cockpit. Engineers are installing high-resolution display systems that give pilots crystal-clear battlefield awareness. We're talking about 11.6-inch displays with 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution. That's like having a high-definition television showing you exactly where every enemy target is located. The weapon systems are getting equally impressive upgrades. The Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System, or APKWS, is being fully integrated. This means pilots can now engage targets at maximum range with pinpoint accuracy. Every rocket fired has guided precision that was impossible just a few years ago. But perhaps most importantly, these aircraft are getting cyber warfare protection. In today's battlefield, electronic warfare is just as dangerous as incoming missiles. The new upgrades include jam-resistant GPS systems and advanced communication networks that keep our pilots connected even when the enemy tries to disrupt their signals. The wing replacement program deserves special mention. Boeing has provided 173 A-10 with brand new wings designed to last 10,000 flight hours without major maintenance. These aren't just repairs, they're complete structural overhauls that essentially give these aircraft a second life. And here's something that really shows American ingenuity at work. The new ARC-210 radio systems allow real-time battlefield information sharing. Ground troops can now communicate directly with A-10 pilots using digital technology that makes coordination faster and more accurate than ever before. The helmet-mounted targeting systems are another game changer. Pilots can now designate targets simply by looking at them. The Scorpion helmet-mounted display system provides information directly in the pilot's line of sight, making target acquisition faster and more intuitive than traditional methods. The technological advances going into these upgraded Warthogs are nothing short of revolutionary. The integrated flight and fire control computer represents a complete modernization of how these aircraft operate. This isn't just about adding new gadgets, it's about creating a completely integrated fighting system. The Link 16 radio system connects A-10s to a vast network of friendly forces. Imagine having instant communication with ground troops, other aircraft, command centers, and even naval vessels. This level of coordination was science fiction when the A-10 first flew, but now it's standard equipment. Electronic countermeasures have been dramatically improved. These systems can detect incoming missiles, confuse enemy radar, and protect the aircraft from threats that didn't even exist when the original A-10 was designed. The survivability improvements are remarkable, considering this aircraft was already famous for its toughness. The smart bomb targeting capabilities transform the A-10 from a gun platform into a precision strike aircraft. The aircraft can now carry and accurately deploy a wide variety of precision-guided munitions. This flexibility allows commanders to use A-10s for missions that previously required multiple aircraft types. Satellite communication systems keep these aircraft connected to command structures anywhere in the world. Pilots receive real-time intelligence updates, weather information, and mission changes instantly. This connectivity ensures that A-10s are always operating with the most current battlefield information. The multifunction displays replace dozens of individual gauges and instruments. Everything a pilot needs to know is presented clearly on two large screens. This reduces pilot workload and allows them to focus on the mission instead of managing complex instrument panels. Night vision integration has reached new levels of sophistication. Modern night vision technology allows A-10 pilots to operate effectively in complete darkness at lower altitudes than ever before. This capability gives American forces a significant advantage in nighttime operations. The recent combat deployments have proven these upgrades work exactly as intended. When A-10s were called into action in Syria during November and December 2024, they didn't just complete their missions, they dominated the battlefield. The precision was remarkable. Enemy vehicles, including a T-64 tank, were eliminated with surgical accuracy. Artillery positions that had been threatening U.S. forces were neutralized in minutes. The upgraded targeting systems allowed pilots to engage multiple targets in a single pass, something that would have required multiple aircraft in the past. The small diameter bomb integration is another technological leap forward. These 250-pound precision weapons can destroy targets with minimal collateral damage. For ground commanders, this means they can call in air support even in areas where civilian populations might be nearby. What's really impressive is how these upgrades work together. The 3D audio systems help pilots locate threats through sound. The improved JDAM feedback gives them confidence that every bomb will hit its intended target. And the multiple target list improvements mean a single A-10 can engage several enemy positions in one mission. The maritime targeting capability is opening up entirely new mission possibilities. A-10s can now effectively engage naval targets using their upgraded rocket systems. This flexibility makes them valuable assets in any conflict scenario, whether it's land-based operations or coastal defense. Combat search and rescue operations have been revolutionized by these upgrades. A-10s can now coordinate complex rescue missions using their advanced communication systems. They can provide cover for rescue helicopters while simultaneously engaging enemy forces and coordinating with ground teams. The ability to operate from rough airfields has been enhanced through tactical improvements. These aircraft can now deploy to forward operating bases with minimal support equipment. This flexibility allows commanders to position A-10s closer to combat zones, reducing response times and increasing mission effectiveness. Recent exercises with Allied forces have demonstrated how these upgraded systems improve international cooperation. A-10 successfully coordinated with Philippine Air Force aircraft in December 2024, showing how American air power can seamlessly integrate with Allied operations. The psychological impact of these upgraded A-10s cannot be understated. Enemy forces know the reputation of the Warthog from previous conflicts. Knowing that these aircraft now have enhanced capabilities creates a powerful deterrent effect that extends far beyond their immediate area of operations. The decision to upgrade rather than retire the A-10 fleet sends a powerful message to America's adversaries. It shows that the US military isn't just relying on expensive high-tech solutions when proven. Battle-tested platforms can do the job better. This strategy is particularly important given current global tensions. While the Air Force continues to modernize with F-35s and F-15EX aircraft, keeping upgraded A-10s in service provides commanders with more options. Sometimes you need stealth technology, and sometimes you need the raw firepower and durability that only a Warthog can provide. From a cost perspective, this approach makes perfect sense. Instead of spending hundreds of millions on brand new aircraft, the military is investing in proven platforms that already have decades of combat experience. The pilots know these aircraft inside and out. The maintenance crews understand every system. This institutional knowledge is incredibly valuable. The upgrade program also supports American manufacturing jobs. Boeing's wing replacement program, Raytheon's computer systems, and dozens of other contractors are providing high-tech components that keep these aircraft at the cutting edge of military technology. International allies are taking notice too. Several countries have expressed interest in acquiring A-10s as the US eventually reduces its fleet size. Jordan has been specifically mentioned as a potential buyer, which would extend the operational life of these aircraft while strengthening important alliances. The decision also reflects lessons learned from recent conflicts. Ukraine's experience has shown that older, more affordable aircraft can be extremely effective when properly employed. The A-10's design philosophy of simple, robust systems proves its worth in extended conflicts, where maintenance and logistics become critical factors. Regional commanders have praised the flexibility these upgrades provide. Having A-10s available means they can respond to threats without depleting their inventory of more expensive aircraft. This allows for more efficient use of military resources across different threat levels. The timing of these upgrades coincides with increased tensions in multiple regions around the world. Having proven close air support platforms ready for deployment gives American military leaders more options when responding to emerging threats. Behind all this advanced technology are the brave men and women who fly and maintain these incredible machines. The pilots who operate these upgraded A-10s represent some of the most skilled aviators in the world. Their training has been updated to take full advantage of all the new capabilities. Maintenance crews have undergone extensive training on the new systems. These dedicated professionals ensure that every upgraded component functions perfectly when pilots need them most. Their expertise is what transforms these technological advances into operational capabilities. The collaboration between pilots and ground forces has reached new levels of effectiveness. Joint Terminal Attack Controllers can now coordinate with A-10 pilots using digital systems that provide precise location data and target information. This teamwork saves lives and completes missions more effectively than ever before. Training programs continue to evolve as more combat experience is gained with these upgraded systems. Each mission provides valuable data that helps improve procedures and tactics. This continuous learning process ensures that American forces maintain their technological and tactical advantages. The dedication of everyone involved in this upgrade program reflects the best of American military tradition. From engineers designing new systems to pilots testing them in combat, every person contributes to keeping America's fighting forces at the pinnacle of effectiveness. The upgraded A-10 fleet represents something much bigger than just keeping old aircraft flying. It's a demonstration of American military flexibility and innovation. While peer competitors focus on developing entirely new weapon systems, the US is showing that sometimes the best approach is perfecting what already works. The Common Fleet Initiative is designed to keep these aircraft operational well into the 2030s. This gives military planners time to fully develop next-generation close air support capabilities, while maintaining the proven effectiveness that only the A-10 can provide. The agile development methodology being used for future software updates means these aircraft will continue to evolve. Unlike the old days when upgrades took years to implement, the new systems allow for rapid improvements based on real-world combat experience. Recent deployments to the Middle East, including operations against Houthi forces, show that these upgraded aircraft are ready for whatever challenges lie ahead. American service members can have confidence that when they need air support, the legendary Warthog will be there with capabilities that are better than ever before. The story of the A-10 Warthog's transformation from retirement candidate to cutting-edge combat aircraft proves that in military affairs, reports of obsolescence are often greatly exaggerated. These upgrades represent billions of dollars in investment and thousands of hours of engineering work, all focused on one goal: keeping American forces safe and giving them the tools they need to complete their missions successfully. The next time you hear that distinctive twin-engine sound overhead, remember that you're witnessing American innovation at its finest. If this story inspired you to learn more about our military's incredible capabilities, hit that like button and subscribe for more content about the forces that keep America strong.